told you it would be a short break. Thank you. Dunwall Tower.
Faye says Delilah's up in the throne room, but a few days ago she was spending all of her time in that bleak little overseer chapel. What's afoot? What's she working on?
She probably found it funny, using the chapel as deal, mixing pigments where those fools used to preach their nonsense. But she moved to the throne room once she was ready to start her new painting.
Delilah's been working on something mysterious in the Overseer Chapel. It's important to her. It might be worth investigating. She herself is in the throne room. Now let's go to the Overseer Chapel and see what her project.
Always exciting
Overseer
when she
Chapel.
starts to sculpt or paint.
Yes, but this one is special. Delilah says it's going to change everything. The world and all the spheres beyond. Go sneak a peek of it, if you dare.
We assassinate or incapacitate an enemy in Shadow Walk. We'll return to normal form. Or we could spend a little to get to. May not be so simple as to go into a room where two witches are at a fireplace, take one, take the other. I'm sure one would notice. But being able to stay in Shadow Walk in other situations and take more than one head, quite useful.
Can't wait for the month.
If Delilah's in the throne room, I can use the elevator to reach her.
Royal
It makes me
Protector's
furious
Chambers.
seeing the tower like this.
What we find in here? Oh. Childhood drawing of Emily's of Corvo. More childhood drawings of Emily, Mummy, Daddy.
bone thrice, not twice.
It's high-proof liquor.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Hey, man. How are you? Ooh. Much improved. Glad to hear it, man. I'm good. The road's been sore today. Hoping I'm not coming down with something. I've had enough tea. Had more tea than I've had in a while.
If this plays, the machine is recharging the magnetic coil. Playback for detection registered.
We close base.
Commence lens refocus. This playback indicates a false positive. Handling. Commence lens refocus. General detection saved. At this point, the clockwork scouting.
For Enterbot, some bacon for a sandwich. Thank you, Misbehave. Thank you for the bits. And on behalf of Enterbot, I thank you for the bits. And the bacon. Oh, now I'm hungry. Now I need some bacon.
Extending exploration of the area. Search complete.
Why is there a tree in the middle of the chapel?
It worked. I painted the chapel, but added a tree to the painting. After arranging the runes across the chair, both pure and corrupted, I was able to transpose the chapel made of paint with the one made of stone. With more runes, I should be able to do the same to all the Empire. This will be my greatest undertaking, transposing my painting. The world as it should be. With this wretched dung heap we're all born into. At last, all will be made proper and good.
Delilah on Rune Harmony. Bending the energies of the void was tricky, but I've managed to corrupt runes of bone for my great painting. I've got all the ingredients ready in the chapel: dried kelp and algae from the moats, flowers from the greenhouse, ground to dust and made into pigment. Elements of the building and the grounds recreate in the painting. Human bones infused with the fluids of terror and regret. Mustering patience, I will continue painting until the final rune is ready to affix to the throne. My throne. But harmony must be maintained between the corrupt runes and their pure counterparts. Two corrupt, aligned with two of the purest. If this harmony is not observed, the magic of the painting could get twisted around and fail, or even turn against me. Is what we want. Sam the Juice Box, thank you for the
Delilah's
follow.
working
Welcome.
on something terrible, but I might be able to sabotage it.
Craft a corrupt rune. Craft corrupt runes combine dried algae, pigment, and human bones. Use corrupt runes to sabotage Delilah Copperspoon's secret project.
By crafting more corrupt runes, I could disrupt Delilah's painting.
What end? Okay. So to craft more runes, we need ingredients. But it's still keeping us here. Taking a non-lethal approach, right? Craft corrupt runes. Bone charm crafting is separate. That's something else. Bone charm crafting. Craft your own unique bone charms with some chance of corruption. The mission isn't to craft a corrupt bone charm. Craft a corrupt rune. And to do that, we need dried algae, pigment, and human bones. I can think of a few places to get those things. We know there's algae out in the other building. But we haven't been directed anywhere else yet. That's where I would go. On one hand, I'd wonder if she didn't have the ingredients right here. But it doesn't appear there are any ingredients to pick up right here. My next thought is we need to get back. Hold on, there's algae. Let's look around more closely. Pigment and human bones. Pigment. Two witches. A lot of witches we're talking about painting and pigment. Human bone. Seems like it'll be in here somewhere. Various things as a pigment. Pigment. She's got bags of it. Bags and bags of it. Which color would you like? Corruptive rune. What have we done? And yet... Find her and eliminate her in the throne room or craft a rune. Well, we've crafted a rune and that remains. Let's see if anything else changes. Don't. Here to place the rune somewhere here, perform a ritual. Slash her painting up. Okay. So we're taking it with us. Said something about the runes needing to be too pure, too corrupt, and we're bringing an imbalance to that with us. With an extra corrupted rune, it may turn against her. We don't know how. It turn against her and us and the world. But it would seem that we still need to reach her in the throne room. Corrupted rune. Powerful and unstable rune crafted from human remains. Not everyone at the table is dead. At least 2 witches sitting at the table. 3, 4.
When this plays, check central rotor.
Think we could sneak by on the chandeliers.
The machine has completed another full inspection set. Remove this playback after the final field test. The machine is running.
Following the Abbey's pathetic assault, I want the power shut off in the security room, and I want this rickety old contraption locked. No more supplicants from the city riding up to beg for my graces. Come to my throne room only if your need is dire, and woe be to anyone from outside the coven who disturbs me while I'm painting. The overseers were probably the last of our significant enemies, and now they're beaten. Trust you can handle anyone else who comes along. Your Empress Delilah
I'll have to reach the
Caldwin.
security room to restore electricity to the tower and get the elevator working.
Don't you think she'll notice when we turn the power back on that someone is coming? Still don't know what that is, but I think it'll spawn or it's some sort of trap. It's not safe. was hoping she wouldn't see me. I thought I was just far enough beneath.
I saw you.
I know you're here somewhere. So, I'll find you. Where am I?
Are you going to hide forever and die like a rat under a cupboard?
That was my doppelganger going down. Let's see how satisfied the witches are.
What does she mean she's Delilah's favorite?
No way
She
she
can't know
left.
that. For all anyone knows, I'm the favorite.
It's no use. Next time.
I can feel my power grow.
Seeing things in the
I
shadows.
can hear her
hearing
voice.
things in the wind.
I can feel her spirit touching mine.
Strange how it moves. Like a man, but not like a man.
Oil runs through its veins, rendered from the fat of leviathans from the deep, icy waters.
It has nothing to do with our mistress's magic. Not touched by the void at all. Could we make one of bones, I wonder? Like grave hounds.
Delilah could, with Brianna's help. She was always oh so clever with the bones of things.
The machine is experiencing uncertainty.
Me too. Too. Wonder if we have to dispose of this somehow so that it can't be replaced. Or we're trying to power things up, aren't we? What are we trying to power up? One of the others? Like that one? Secured. Or maybe we need all three and I shouldn't have taken any out. We need to fill another.
With the power on, I can take the elevator to the throne room.
The belly rumble of machines digesting oils from the great leviathans of the...
I should see who tampers with the dead metal things.
Where'd she go? Uh-oh, the other witch saw. Okay, we're upgrading that. Yeah. We got a bot up here. We could probably shadow walk by him. Where I'm at.
Still idling. Take this opportunity to back charge. Playback for detection registered. Combat protocol 6. Playback indicates a young woman.
I'll fill my pillow. You don't deserve your gift of magic.
Evasion successful.
Oh, nice one. Such powers are a waste on you.
Can't crawl under there, huh?
I'll scoop out your brain.
What if I scoop out your brain first? Interesting that that works even when you've been...
Be careful. She's probably
Spotted.
hiding somewhere close.
hiding. Where'd we end up? Through that. Are we alone in here? Is that interesting? Or you can really do wish I'd had that the whole time. Just think about the possibilities. They weren't kidding about reduced visibility, though.
It's gotta be something nice. Something no one else has thought of. Maybe something that grows. No matter what
I don't have a place for bodies. Well, we're finally gonna find out what those are. Been avoiding those. I had a feeling. Something like that. Did I really hit the metal? Bad doggy. Killed by a flaming hound. I'm gonna get him with the sleep dart this time. It dinged the elevator, didn't it? Did he pop that time? What? I don't understand. Coming up. Rewire tool. You think she'll have clockwork bots in there? But she does. Couple rewire tools. Wall tower. One last time.
You will take me back and die at my hands.
Oh, Delilah. Yeah, they really let this place go. Use a spit shine. Mission clue. Using the heart, Delilah Copperspoon could return her spirit to her body, making her vulnerable. Is the corrupt rune gonna play in? Ah, is there more down here? No. Sweet. Rolled by the game, but crafted a corrupt rune to help us bring down Delilah Copperspoon. Perhaps it will just weaken her. But the idea was that her own ritual painting, her project, would perhaps turn against her. And up here, before the ore, is used the heart to make her vulnerable. Well, I can't help but wonder. Nobody's in. Just have to bust down the door. Delilah, I'm home. Yes.
My love, word is you've had a change of heart, or your mind is broken. Perhaps I was too much for you.
Where are you, Dowd? I know you're still breathing. He didn't.
I'm stuck. We can't shadow walk through the hole. Come on. No. Wait then. Can't even fit through yet. We didn't break enough. Through now.
What has Delilah done to my throne?
Can I in-cap her briefly? That happens. Bound to be temporary. We have to use the heart on her. Or, see, I'm wondering about the ore. Shit, the heart. Okay, because we're still in Shadow Walk. We didn't end Shadow Walk. Alright, that did not go anything like planned. I can't just equip the heart and use it. We have to exit Shadow Walk, then equip the heart and use it. I got too close to her in Shadow Walk. Obviously, she saw. And we could probably just sneak up right behind her if we wanted to use the heart. Why she doesn't hear this? Is that really the plan? I don't see what
done to my throne.
See why we wouldn't do something with the rune. Go mess with those runes.
Who else has ever escaped the void itself?
If I change the number of corrupt runes attached to the throne, it should turn Delilah's painting against her.
Better.
Worthless to me. Such a tragedy.
Okay. It was bugging me that there was no mention, no suggestion that I had seen of what exactly to do with the rune, except for the clue in her own words about the balance. It seemed we needed to create an imbalance. I didn't look at the throne when I first came in here. Well, now we've imbalanced her throne. Okay.
Father?
Where the overseers babbled in their little chapel, now a tree that never existed.
Luca, my love, word is you've had a change of heart, or your mind is broken.
We may still need to use the heart on her.
Perhaps
Some
I was
combination
too much
where we use the heart on her.
for you.
Maybe in the midst of whatever conflict arises, she'll go back to her throne or something that the corrupt rune has already done will take effect.
The Empire Empire came apart like parchment in the rain. What is this? My spirit returns.
To the canvas, and I will show you my vision.
She pulling me in. We're going in. Delilah fled into her magical painting after her spirit was returned to her. Follow her into the painting to prevent her from bending reality across the Empire. The corrupt rune we placed on her throne. She hasn't sat on her throne. Will that prove to have been effective at all? We use the heart. I still have to wonder if this isn't the simpler attempt to kill her path, and that I only went halfway there with the rune, that placing the rune there was part of it, but that we needed to maybe do something else. Well, find out. Good night, Jamster.
So this is the world she dreams about.
Can still choose to render her unconscious. Why would we do that to Delilah, though? Stole the throne. Responsible for countless deaths, she must be eliminated. But we could knock her unconscious and carry her. Carry her out of the painting, place her on her own throne, perhaps. Thoughts on the game, Tyler? I recommend playing it, especially if you enjoyed the first one. I think I've enjoyed it more than the first one in many ways. Try placing her unconscious body on the throne with the corrupt rune. Good. The game and I are, for the moment, seeing eye to eye. Well, it's not Comstock's Columbia, but Delilah Land. Can we still do stuff? Not a lot to jump around on. She sees us. Surely she sees us. Didn't fool her. Nevertheless. Ow, that hurts.
All umber and halfway gone.
So much for my sisters overdone. In my
Statue on the throne and look around a little bit. Wonder if everything we get jumped by is already out here in the environment. It might be. Cool. They're out there. They're all out in the environment. There's one right up here. Yeah, I think I will have fun with this. Well, let's start with the one over there. Oh. Then there's that. Ah. I mean, that seems like her. But just shoot her from here. That last ancient halberd won't reach. I believe I can fly. Oh wait, we can get up there. Oh no. Notice how her appearance has changed. She now looks like a statue, but she's still targetable. You no longer have the heart. Didn't get her. I think it hit the railing. There we go. Delilah's replica. Delilah, should I throw her over?
Why shouldn't my people love their enemies?
You woke her up now. Yeah. I think that's the same one. Across the way. There's another right there.
All that was taken from me, in return, I will take back.
Alright, doesn't do. We need to spot another. think at some point that's gonna be one. Come on. There you go. Keep an eye on that location. Where are more of you? There's some right beneath me. Try getting over to the other side. You see her? She was actually... Cool. Oh, shit. Okay. Best way to get away is it's not going to be doppelganger. I doubt it's shadow walk, but I'm going to try and move. Not very quick, and I doubt they're losing me.
Formed on their tongues, passing across their lips.
Okay.
In every
So when I got, it wasn't the one I was going after that saw me. I think it was the throne, but. Where did that leave us? Do we have even the one? No? Are they all... Oh, they're all going at once. Okay, that actually makes more sense. It makes a lot more sense. And it explains why I got spotted there. I thought briefly that there was one at a time that might... one active at a time, but that's not the case. Okay. He has replicas everywhere. Oddly enough, the one I thought might turn into one there just isn't. But we can't get spotted. We have to slowly pick them off. There's one. One spots you, they all go. Wonder, can we save mid-battle? Why not? It lets us pick them off. Line of sight is one thing, distance is another. The one up there is going to be able to see us, but can they see that far? And the one over there may not be looking in this direction. I think the throne likely to spot us. Or not. Lord Fulton of the Fulton. Yeah, it's been a while. You aren't kidding. How are you?
It was taken from me. In return,
Not up here.
I will take back.
There's one up here. There. 100. Down there is able to spot us. If I move further up, I think we'll get spotted.
My name, formed on their tongues, passing across their lips.
You can sneak right past the throne. But we can't take the replica on the ground before the one up there. Somehow we gotta get that one first without being seen. Right there. Suspect be able to grab her without being seen. There's one up here. But we might just be out of view. Throne. Throne. Did it not fully alert?
My throne, made greater than any before it.
I think we snuck by on that one. Still on the throne. Did she bail from the throne? Her footsteps out. Up. Besides being stuck on the stairs. I have to wonder if she's the last replica. Real Delilah is up there. Why are you joking, statues? Question. The statues stole the throne from us. Want it back. Okay. Render her unconscious. We're gonna have to find her in all this. Illusion 100.
painting should track
No
them
tears,
in the
Delilah.
fantasy world.
No tears, just dreams. I don't trust those things of hers at all.
You wanted to rule a world of your own, Delilah. So be it.
We're gonna lock her away in the painting forever, perhaps. What will be her fate? Yes. Place Delilah on the throne. Hector Scavero. What do you think now, Delilah?
You have no idea what you've done.
No, I don't.
This is everything I wanted. I see it all. I've won. Now,
Is it?
what's always been marred and distorted will be perfect.
She doesn't know about the corrupted rune, does she? There might have been a third end game. Save Corvo. Hold on. KG, I think she was where she first came after me and I ducked under the bridge. It's almost as if she'd lost me at that point and didn't move. That's expected her to be moving around looking for me, but it seems that she lost my initial position after she found me. It stayed right there. So, look at how Kill Delilah Copperspoon is crossed off. Placing the corrupt rune on the throne, rendering her unconscious, placing her on the throne. All those things were checked off, but it why is that slashed? I feel like there might have been another possibility. But here we are. We've come back for Father Corvo.
Emily, what happened?
Let's sit down. I'll explain it all.
They get you a cup of coffee. Look at this in the corner there. 5 bodies detected, 28 detections. But finally, we didn't kill anyone. First mission where we didn't kill anyone. 3 of 5 runes, 1 shrine, 4 of 9 bone charms. 777. Missed the painting. Saved Corvo. And we trapped Delilah forever within her own painting, ruling over an imagined world. Well, good for her. In good conscience.
After facing a powerful supernatural enemy, the Empress and her royal protector saw a welcome ally in the Abbey of the Everyman. The Overseers and the Sisters of the Oracular Order brought peace, purity, and tradition to Serkonos. In Dunwall, without ever realizing it, Delilah passed into an imagined world where her father's promises were fulfilled and her subjects would love her forever, as she sailed the ocean with a great fleet and trekked across the Pendician wastes. While in the true capital, Emily the Just, Emily the Clever, ruled for decades over a prosperous, mended empire with Corvo Atana by her side.
The
In his
Mended
day,
Empire.
Anton Sokolov fired the engines of industry, hurtling the empire into a more sophisticated age. He dallied with nobles, wayward artists, and great inventors alike, drinking in all that life could offer. Leaving Dunwall for the last time, he headed to the cold north,
Yes, it does.
contented at last, on a final voyage to take him home. There are things that never change, no matter how hard you try. Questions you must answer. As Megan Foster faded from the world, Billy Lurk stepped from her shadow, setting out to discover her truest self, and seeking the closest thing she'd ever known to family.
Good game. Roll credits. This is a long pause. A pregnant pause. What game is to be next? Well, on Monday and Tuesday, hopefully we'll play it in 2 days, we're going to be playing Metal Gear Rising for the first time I've ever played it. But please, check out the schedule coming up. I'm going to post the links to a few things. Stream announcements, of course, on Twitter, archives and highlights on YouTube. But check out the schedule on SpecMe. You can see what's coming up in your time zone. No. No. Rules of Nature has eluded me thus far. I'm gonna learn on Monday. So please, yeah, check out the new website, check out the schedule. We're gonna be playing that, and then what we were gonna start October with, and we'll be playing after Metal Gear Rising. We'll be playing Resident Evil, the HD remake. We'll be playing it in the dark. Yeah, the first Resident Evil game, the remake. We'll be playing it on PC. I'll have an IR webcam set up. And after that, the BioShock remaster. There's other things on the schedule too, don't forget to click ahead. We're going to be playing Resident Evil 7 on Halloween, but other things. There's a Friday the 13th in the middle of October this year. I think we'll be playing Outlast 2 when that rolls around. And we've got some more schedules to fill in as well.
Until the evening ships sail, when the night is black, only then we exhale.
It was a fun one. I'd like to play the expansion. We're not going to play it right away, but I'll get it on the list. Otter, are you talking about Rising? It's the only one you actually did everything one can do in? Check out the standalone DLC? Or are you talking about a different game? Lord Fulton, did you watch any of the OHN Marathon, this recent one? I got to see some of that. Is this the same studio that did Prey? Arcane, I think Arcane did Prey. KG says yes. Oh, Otter, this game, great game. Death of the Outsider, yeah. We're gonna play Death of the Outsider, just not right away. I don't have it yet. I added 1 day to the schedule for this. We were gonna play this, I thought, in 3 days. It took four streams. We'll definitely play Death of the Outsider. Could be October, it could be November, but we'll get around to it. Anybody manage to get their hands on a Super NES Classic already? Dr. Scavero, you like Prey? You think it got too much hate? I didn't hear much hate for it. The little bit I saw, Saw Iceman playing some, maybe a few minutes of other people playing it. The game itself didn't draw me in. It didn't turn me off. It just didn't turn me on. So I might play it one day. I might enjoy it, but I'm not eager to play it. Tyler, you've seen more people with the SNES this time than the NES, which is getting re-released. There will eventually be some NES classics available again too. Yeah, I'm gonna be trying to track one down. I just hope they keep making them long enough that it doesn't become an issue. That everybody who wants one can go out and buy one. Look at the text shaking there. What the heck? Why is the text jiggling? You sort of want it, mildly want it, just for Star Fox 2. I was never a huge Star Fox fan. I enjoyed watching someone who was really good at Star Fox once, pre-Twitch, watching someone play Star Fox who was really good at it. I was not good at it. I never had much fun with Star Fox myself. Does anyone know if Death of the Outsider is the only or the last piece of DLC or expansion, or is it just the first? Is there going to be more? Is it already announced by chance that there'll be more? They had the Knife of Dunwall and the Brigmore Witches. Were those the two main pieces of content added to the first game? Hopefully they'll do 2 or more for this one. It's a year since this game came out, right? How's it received now? I know the PC port was not much loved, and it was a miserable launch for the PC port, but only DLC? It's the only one? Okay. So if you've played both of the Dishonored games, which was your, if you have a favorite, which was your favorite? Or maybe it was a piece of DLC. A lot of anniversaries right now. Star Trek The Next Generation has got their 30th anniversary. I like the music in this one, especially the NPCs hanging out, playing music in the streets. I like Emily's powers. I do wish I had, it's not a regret, I wish I had more opportunity to play with the things I only discovered at the end. Procyon said at one point, Jay would have loved Shadow Walk. I think he meant Shadow Walk. Would have been his favorite if he had picked it up early in the game. Wish I had had that early in the game. That first season was so awkward, gee. Substantially more awkward than the rest of the show, which I love. You remember when it first aired? Yeah, I wasn't aware of it right when it first aired. It was at least a couple seasons in when I started watching it as it aired. Otter, Dishonored 2 was more fun replaying, with Emily or Corvo depending with whom you started. Level design in 2 was better, you thought? I agree about the level design. I have no memories of taking issue with the first game's level design, but I was conscious of and appreciative of some very clever level design in the second one. I enjoyed just, except when I got myself stuck and I couldn't find my way out of a section of town.
Secure channel.
Hey! Lord Fulton of the Fulton! Look at that. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for the sub. Supporting the stream. A little extra there. I had a lot of fun just sneaking around in this game. Even if I snuck around poorly. It was, you had 1 free sub this month. Brings you back to watch. Glad you did. You're pretty good. Next year is X-Files 25th anniversary, and we're getting more. We're getting more. I thought the recent X-Files episodes, there was really only one good episode in there, and it was the one about the lizard creature. That was brilliant. I can't remember the name of the episode. KG, you like 2 way more than 1. Gee, still felt awesome to be on the X again. Very good game. High praise. Thank you all for joining me, and thank you for helping me through some of those bits. I was stuck and salty. I don't know how long he's going. Is Iceman still going? He's playing a little more Recore. Must be getting pretty far into it. He's been playing it a while. It's blind playthrough, Recore. He says he's at Eden Tower. Continued. Recore on PC. Yeah, gee, but so a revival, not a reboot. Yeah, they didn't reboot it. It's a continuation of the original plot lines, for better or worse. And they only made 5 or 6 episodes, but they did sign another season or 2. You're welcome, always. Yes, Lord Fulton, we do. Let me see here. KG never been a fan of X-Files. Yeah, Lord Fulton. You can already be linked. You should be automatically linked to the Discord server through that sub through Twitch. If you have a Discord account already and it's linked to your Twitch account, it's probably already got you on. But if not, I think Kim is going to send you an invite link. Yeah, you bet. Okie dokie. Let me drop Iceman's link here in chat. Lots of good streamers, excellent streamers in our extended Entropic family. Some of them active right now, some of them not active right now. One day KG will be back to streaming, I imagine. TYB, another streamer, and the Iceman cometh. We're gonna drop in on. Please show him some J-love and consider dropping a follow over there if you haven't already. Off and on through life. Isn't that how it goes? Cool. See you on the flip side. Good night, everyone.